In this video, we will touch a little bit more on SmartArt, which are the diagrams. To begin with, go ahead and click on No Spacing. Then we're going to go to the Insert tab. Find the SmartArt icon, or click on the SmartArt, and we are going to let's stay in the All category, and in this list area, let's scroll down but not too fast. See the word process. We're going to use this table hierarchy. Click on it, then OK it. Now remember, the table is frozen, or the diagram is frozen when it comes onto the page, so we need to dog it. We're going to go up to Format. We're going to find the dog icon. Click on it, and we're either going to do behind text or in front of text. Let's go ahead and we can do behind text. At this point, you can then move it if need be. Now, as before, you have the choice of either putting information over here in this panel or directly onto your information here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put title and A, B, 1. I'm just randomly putting stuff in. No big deal. And Z. Now, as before, you can highlight your information. You can do your text fill. Now the difference between shape fill and text fill, what you see here, this whole thing, that's a shape, and then obviously you have your text here. So however you want to do it, let's do yellow. And you can change your color of your box or your object for your word art or SmartArt. And you can always change, whoops, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go to the Home tab. You can change your font style. Throughout Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, you can always do the same thing when it comes to text. You can change the font style, the size, the color, what have you. Okay. So we've done that. Now, most importantly, we're going to go up to the Design tab, and this is what I need you to learn. When we go to Add Shape, I need you to choose the arrow part of it. When you click on that, it gives you options. Every diagram or SmartArt that you do will give you different options. You need to click this box, the one with the arrow, in order to see all of your options. Once you have all of your options, then you can decide which one you want to do. Do we want an object in front of? I should say before. Do we want an object before this area here, or do we want it after? Or it gives us the option of above and below. Do we want something above it, or do we want something below it? Let's go ahead and choose below. And it gives us this box here. Now, if that's not what we wanted, we can always go up to the top, to the upper left, and click Undo. And it'll bring us back to our original. You might have to do this a couple times to get it to how you want it. So maybe here I'm going to click Before. And let's do, I don't know, a 9 works for me. And we have our 9. Now let's go to Add Shape and do Below. And I'm going to put a 9 also. Now if you get to an area or one of the SmartArts that does not give you the option of having a cursor in it, you should be able to right click on it and edit text. and then it should give you the option of putting information in. Sometimes you might run into the problem where you don't get either of those options, and you might need to do something else with it. But for right now, you should just know you can do the right click and edit text if you don't have a place to put information, or it doesn't give you that cursor or that spot, that space over here. Let's just take a look at something else. Let's go to, let's do this. When you're ready to put pictures in, this is what we're going to do. Let's go to Insert, and we're going to go to Picture. I'm going to grab the bird picture, and it was big, I remember that. And we're going to need to dog this. Now, because it came on top of your SmartArt like it did, you're fine. But if you run into the problem of, let's say, I just want to show you this. Let's say you had your SmartArt selected, and you went to Insert Picture, you found your picture, and you inserted, and, well, okay. Bad example. Mine's not doing what I wanted to do. But anyways, let me just explain it. Sometimes a picture can get stuck inside of your SmartArt. And if you notice that there's, like, for instance, maybe your picture didn't come up and it gave you a little funny looking thing, I don't know, in one of the corners, just undo. Because what happened is, you need to make sure that you click off of your SmartArt or your diagram and then put a picture in. Because if your SmartArt or your diagram is selected and you bring in pictures, it will get stuck inside and you'll have trouble doing anything with that picture. So if it does get stuck inside, just undo and then click off of your SmartArt, right click, and then, not right click, then just put that picture back onto your document with your SmartArt not being selected.